Okay, so before we get started, I have something that, oh my god, my water. I have something that I need to address. Yes, this is a big sriracha bottle. Also, oh my god, thank you guys for so much love on the roast video. I guess I need to roast things more often, so I will be taking your photo submissions for your bookshelf so I can roast them again. Today, we are going to be talking about the 24 books I want to read in 2024. I didn't do very well with this challenge for 23 books of 2023. No, I didn't, but that's okay because this is just a suggestion. The first one is going to be Throne of Glass series. If I do not read this series in 2024, I deserve jail time. I deserve for you guys to report my channel, delete it, block it. There's the door, bitch! It's about Celaena Sardarthian. She is a teenage assassin in a corrupt kingdom with a tyrannical leader. Okay, vocabulary. She forms unexpected bonds and uncovers some conspiracies among her adventures. And then this series is 8 books with a novella, and I will be reading the novella first. I'm planning on also doing this 1 book per month, so that way I have less of a chance of DNFing it. That's just like my loose plan. If I am really like hooked, I'll probably read more than 1 per month. Yeah, I need to finish the Hunger Games series. Okay, if I don't finish the Hunger Games series either, literally straight to jail. So these reads are quick for me. It only took me, like, I would say 2 days to finish it. It's just the emotional impact it will have on me. I don't know if I'm ready to cry that much, but it must be done. Twilight! I read the first book. I'm on my second read right now. I had to put that to the side because I have so many projects that I'm working on coming up. Stay tuned, period. Know that I promised you guys a Twilight vlog. You will still be getting a Twilight vlog. It will be pushed back. Number 4 is the Pretty Little Liars series. I'm aware that there is 16 books in this series. I am aware. So I'm thinking that I want to do a video where I take like a deep dive into each arc. There are 4 arcs in the series. There are 16 books. How do we feel about that? This one is Zodiac Academy. I'm not really quite sure what the Zodiac Academy is about, but I just know that it is set in a magic school and the characters / students or whatever have magic based on their zodiac sign. And that sounds like, I heard that this was very dramatic, that it has fae and vampire, and like I'm really into like astrology and stuff. So I'm interested in checking this out. I just hope that it's like not cringe, because then I will not finish it if it's a little bit cringe. And then the last series is the Moshfegh series. Oh my gosh, if you have not heard about this series, what are you even doing? So the assassin, her name is Alana, and she is hunting her assaulters and like people who have wronged her in the past and getting revenge on them. And then she starts dating the FBI agent who was trying to solve her case. Like, I feel like that's everything that I need in my life. Up next is the new releases that I want to get to in 2024. Number 7 is gonna be So Thirsty by the Queen Mother herself, Rachel Harrison. This comes out on September 10th of 2024. Pretty late in the year, innit? But right in time for the Halloween spooky ooky season. Salone's husband surprised her with a little getaway with her bestie boo Naomi for Salone's birthday. And then Naomi is sick of Salone letting people just walk all over her and do like whatever they want. So Naomi organizes a night out for them. It takes a horrifying turn that will impact the rest of their lives. Rachel Harrison said hashtag vampire books. And we're going back to what I love about Rachel Harrison's writing with a good old friendship story. You literally can't get better than that. Number 8 is The Crimson Crown by Heather Walter. If you don't know who Heather Walter is, let me freaking tell you. She wrote my favorite duology of all time, Malice and Misrule. It's a Sleeping Beauty retelling about the villain of Maleficent. Okay, and so The Crimson Crown is a LGBT Snow White retelling about the evil queen, which, if you guys did not know, is one of my favorite villains of all time. But you guys already knew that. I'm not quite sure how to say her name, but I think it's Elith. Elith fears she will not be the witch that her coven wants or needs her to be. So she goes out on a quest to redeem herself that will, let them know that she's worthy. And so this quest sends her to the palace, to the White Palace. Okay, Snow White. To the White Palace, where she's betrayed by someone that she used to know in the past, yada yada, whatever. She becomes evil. We love to see it. That's all I really need to know, and that's all I really want to know. Up next, we will be talking about books that I own. Gone Girl. Hello, how have I not read this? If I want to do some type of group buddy read, if anyone is down for that. I know I talked to a few people in the Books and Friends Discord that were down, so let me know. And this is the original Slay. If you guys don't know what this is about, Amy Dunn, she first of all did nothing wrong. Second of all, she goes missing. The media and people assume that it's her husband who did it, and they're still trying to look for her. She's missing or whatever. And this is a whole thing. And if you guys don't know Gone Girl, what do you know? I don't understand. Heartstopper. Oh god, that's terrible. Hello. Everyone knows Heartstopper. If you don't, this is volume 5, so I can't really tell you anything. But it's about Nick and Charlie, who are just two dudes in love, and that's beautiful, and we love to see it. Betrayed by Emily Henry. I don't know why I always want to call her Amelia Henry. I don't know who that is. If you don't know, Augustus and January are authors staying in neighboring beach houses. They're suffering through writer's block, and so they decide to switch genres for some reason, and they just explore writing each other's genres, and they go on little trips together or whatever. And this has been on my TBR for literally 3 years, I think, since I started actually reading a whole bunch. I went to go pick it up. It was not the vibe for me at the time, but I do think I will love it, so I am still planning on reading it, obviously, because it's on this list. And the next book I want to read in 2024, which is number 12, I think, Delicate Condition. Thank you, Bestie Hannah, for annotating and sending me this book. Anna believes that she is pregnant, even though there is evidence that she is not, which is literally my biggest fear. This is one of the books that I don't really want to know much about. Just know that I own this and I'm going to read it as soon as I freaking can. Chlorine, which is about the main character, Ren, who thinks she is becoming a mermaid. And this is commentary on the trials and tribulation of growing up in a society that puts pressure on young women and their bodies, aka toxic. I heard that this is kind of gross and graphic, but it's also The Void, and it's also she did nothing. Did she do something wrong? I don't know if we consider what she did wrong, because I don't know what she did, because I haven't read the book, obviously. We'll see what happens, because... And it's not that long, so what the heck am I waiting for? Good Omens. So I read Sign Here back in 2022, and I was like, oh, I thought this was going to be more humorous and everything. It was pretty good for a debut, but it wasn't what I was looking for, and it wasn't really much how it was described in the summary. But I heard that Good Omens is going to be what I wanted from Sign Here. So I'm very excited to get into all this. What I know is the devil and the angel misplaced the Antichrist and have to find it or something. Yeah, so that's all I need to know. That's all I want to know. Last book on my physical TBR that I am saying I absolutely need to read this year or else I'm going to jail is Alice by Christina Henry. And this is obviously an Alice in Wonderland retelling where Alice escapes the mental institution and she finds out the truth of what landed her in there. And as you can see, I already started this book, but I had to put it down because I was working on other stuff. I am going to be reading The Shining. And also, if you would like to tune in to the reading sprints we have going on Lauren's channel from Happy Haunts Library, it's going to be on January 2nd at 5 p.m. EST. So, Jack, if you guys don't know The Shining, if you guys don't know, I have beef with Stephen King. Anyways, we're giving him another chance. Jack goes into a secluded hotel with his family where he slowly starts to descend into madness. So my expectations for this book are high. Because Stephen King, this is your last chance. This is your last chance. That's all I'll be saying about that. The next books are books I just want to read. It's going to be Mayfly. I heard very mixed reviews about this book. I heard that it's extreme horror, and I'm not sure if I'm going to like it or not. I feel like if a book has mixed reviews, I'm more inclined to pick it up because I would like to know where I stand. That's how I ended up picking up Bunny, because people absolutely loved it, obsessed, or absolutely hated it. And I wanted to know what side I was on. So Maeve works as a Disney princess without saying so many words. Her bestie boo's brother moves into town and something dangerous awakens beneath her and her world shifts. Okay, I don't know what the heck that's supposed to mean, but I'm hearing things. So I'm interested and I'm going to pick it up. Number 18 is The Bandit Queens. So Gita's husband just disappeared 5 years ago. Okay, and she didn't kill him. She claims, I did not kill this man. I did not kill this man, okay? Everyone thinks she did. So, being a free woman doesn't really have, that good feel to it or whatever. And so now women are starting to come to her for help with their husbands. You know what I'm saying? And it's giving Aqua Tofana. Okay, if you don't know what that is, that's that perfume long time ago that this lady used to sell for women to poison their husbands with, like IRL. And then so she got caught one day because some girl felt bad. Like, I really want to read this, and I kind of want to put this in for an option in my book club, the Women's Wrong Support Group. So be on the lookout for that. Next is The Honeys, which for me, this is a cover read, because look at that cover. That's one of the most beautifulest, yes, I said that, one of the most beautifulest covers that I have ever seen in my life. Look at all the flowers. So I didn't really know, don't really care what this book is about, and then I looked it up and I was like, okay, actually I'm kind of interested. And Mars's twin dies and he takes her place at the academy that she poured her literal life into, and he seeks out his sister's friend group before she passed, and he is starting to get suspicious that maybe they had something to do with her death. I heard that this gives bunny vibes. This gives mixed reviews. 20 is Forget Me Not. Besties, you guys have been telling me to read this book, okay? I don't want to be depressed. I know. My library finally has it. Let me tell you what it's about. Stevie and Nora had a secret love with plans to move away from their conservative town after graduation. Stevie falls and has a terrible accident and forgets the past 2 years. So she doesn't remember that she came to terms with her sexuality. And no California, no secret dating. So this is giving sad, this is giving depressed, this is giving I'm going to cry, this is giving do they even have a happy ending? I don't know. Number 21 is Shark Heart. First of all, the cover is beautiful. Lewis and Ren's first year of marriage will be their last because Lewis is turning into a shark. And as soon as I read that on Goodreads, I was like, okay, I literally don't want to know anything else, do I? So it seems like this is going to be funny, but also sad because I feel like he's going to start forgetting her. Anyway, number 22 is Outdrawn. Thank you, Bestie May, for bringing this to my attention because, oh my god. First of all, I just have to say, look at that cover. So freaking beautiful. This, my two aesthetics right here. This is a Rivals to Lovers sapphic. So the rivals have to work together on a project that could make or break the future of the webtoon company. First of all, rivals to lovers. Second of all, their aesthetics. Like, I just know that this is gonna be so good. Third of all, it's a slow burn. I'm so freaking pumped to read this. I know that this is on Kindle Unlimited, and I have that right now, so I need to download it as soon as possible. Up next is one that I don't hear people talking about that much, and what are you even doing? Like, let me know something if you know it. This is Temper, and Lane Fargo wrote one of my 14 favorite books of all time. Okay, she wrote They Never Learn, or They'll Never Learn, They Never Learn. Kira gets the role of a lifetime in this theater program, but the director is Malcolm Mercer, who is known for pushing his performers to the limit. This is a thriller. I heard this is Shakespeare, and I heard that this book is very much Black Swan. And if you guys didn't know Hello, that is my favorite movie. So that's all you had to say. I'm already rating this book 5 stars and I haven't read it yet. Last one is going to be The Writing Retreat. I think that this is going to be the Women's Wrong support group pick for the month of January. 5 people are selected to go to the remote estate of horror author queen herself, Rosa Vallow. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say her name. Where they are to finish a full-length novel within the week that they are there. But people end up dying. Oh my god, this sounds so interesting to me. Like, it's kind of giving The Shining a little bit, even though I haven't read The Shining, but will I read The Shining before? I think I'll read The Shining before I read The Writer's Retreat, or I'll be reading them at the same time. Oh my god, I can compare. It has a low rating on Goodreads, but everyone that I'm friends with on Goodreads have rated it 4 or 5 stars, so I'm not sure where that low rating is coming from. Probably come from haters. So I'm predicting that this is going to be a 5-star read for me. I feel like it's going to be a 5-star read, and I cannot freaking wait to get into that. So thank you so much for watching. I know this is probably kind of a long one, and I appreciate you for sticking to the end. If you guys want to say, hey girl, I'm here, I have been here the whole time, and I have heard you talk about all these books, then you can go ahead and leave me a snowflake emoji, because it's about to be January, and January is winter. And I would really love to know if you guys have read any of these books and what your thoughts are on them, because I need motivation to read them and finish them, because I want to do better than I did with my 23 books in 2023 challenge. If you guys are interested in checking out my reaction video to how many books I have read in 2023, you can go ahead and check that out. Spoiler alert, I did not read as many as I thought I did. Thank you guys for coming on down. Thank you for listening to me just talk about things I don't know anything about. And thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. If you want to see more from me, obviously, you can subscribe. You can like the video. It really helps out my channel, and I do very much appreciate it. And if you guys want to chat with me, join any book club, Discord server, whatever that I'm in, you can always look in the description below, and there's links to what I'm doing on the internet nowadays. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Just know that I appreciate you for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.